So what our plan is today, we're preparing our garden area, but in order to do that, we need mulch, so wood chips. So what we're gonna do is, no, we're not cutting down all these trees, but all the little onesie, the little smaller trees and stuff, we're gonna cut those down. We borrowed my sister's wood shredder, chipper shredder, and we're going to shred those for our wood chips to help with weed control in our paths. We're also going to cut down probably a little bit bigger ones to make barriers along the sides of our walkways. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a bunch of cutting. There's a bunch that's already down, which that makes our job a little easier. We'll just drag those out, trim them up a little bit, and then we'll move to the backyard where we will start chipping them and make piles. So, all right, we're going to do some work. Hey, Jack and Jill. They come to tell us how to do our job. Make sure we stay in line.
Always.
As long as they stay way over there, don't come over here. So, all right, we'll check back in a minute.
All right, guys, what's up? So we've started. We've got a little bit going, and it looks like chaos right now, but it's going to be beautiful chaos at the end. So we chipped some wood over here. This is our pile of chipper wood. And this is kind of the pathways, which I like. And what else I like about it is that it's going to break down back into the soil. So by the time we get ready to tear out these beds, minus the asparagus and strawberry beds, this will be broken down. So this is where we're at now. We're thinning out the woods to make a silvopasture. That way we can put a cow or two back out there, and it's green grass. So that's the purpose of us cutting down the trees. I'm looking at the ground.
I have you on camera.
So that's what we're doing now. We cut down 3 more trees today. We chipped up quite a bit of wood. It's not really chipped, it's kind of shredding it, which is fine. It'll break down either way.
What's the purpose of doing this?
Pathways.
What's the purpose of doing this for pathways?
So to break down in the soil.
So it is weed control. You put down mulch, or you put down shredded, like we put down the cardboard first. You could use any kind of biodegradable product, put it down. A lot of people use weed control, the rolls of weed control. So you could use that too. And then you put the mulch, or we're making our own mulch by shredding, chipping up this wood. And yes, it biodegrades, but it also helps with weed control.
Yeah, and we also got a ton of trees that have already fallen too. So we're going to clear out the woods, but right now we're pulling trees that have fallen. We're pulling tree limbs because we got so many trees that we're pulling and thinning out along the way. And the thinning is just because we're going to use the wood to make gates, a fence, what else? Just pretty much use it for anything. I mean, it's trees, it's wood.
Yeah, we're going to make an all-natural fence barrier around the garden areas because we have, see the cat right there likes to use the boxes. The chickens behind me, they like to get in the boxes. So we want to keep them, deter them, but we want to keep it as natural as possible. And it's free. It's right here in our yard.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really think about it. I mean, we go out and we spend a ton of money. If we'd have thought about this from the beginning, I'd have just brought a chainsaw and started cutting down the trees and made the beds with, at least the smaller ones anyway, because some of the smaller ones are kind of dead. Plus the smaller ones kind of cover the ground and keep the ground from being open. So that's another reason why we're getting rid of the small ones.
Homework, go Google, look up silvopasture and see what that is, because that's silvopasture. If you could imagine, anytime you've seen farmland, you see cow pastures, you see hay fields, it's all out in the open. So silvopasture is a way that you can actually keep your trees, but also incorporate grass growing, and you have the co-creation with nature and still, not destroy and wipe out a whole bunch of trees, because we need trees.
And what I want to know is, am I going to have to go through and plant grass seed? If so, then I'm gonna have to put pigs out there in sections so that the pigs will dig in the grass seed, and then the rain, of course, will cause the grass to grow. So that's something I need to look up. But we're 2-3 years out for cows. We could thin this out and the grass naturally come back through. We don't know. We're gonna see. But that's Bama to the rescue. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.